Hello everyone, Neil from the REC here. What a busy October it's already been for recruiters and staffing firms across the UK. I know talking to REC members, we're hearing a lot about the massive opportunities there are out there, but also how tough it is to find candidates. And of course, when you're doing a lot more work than normal, managing that cash flow is really important. At the REC, we've been really busy. Our labour shortages campaign in particular, yes, of course, is about getting the attention of government and the focused on some of the policy changes around driving and around immigration and around skills that we need. But it's also about speaking really loudly in the media and across all our channels to clients about what's going on in the British labour market, so that when you talk to them about what you're seeing, they know from us and from all of the commentary they're seeing across the media how tough it is out there right now and the changes that they might need to make to attract the right candidates. So our labour shortages campaign has really cut through in the media over the last month, and I'm really pleased to say it's cut through in Parliament as well. Just last week I gave evidence to the Department for Business Select Committee about what we're seeing in the labour market on candidate supply going forward and what's needed from the budget to support businesses. We also, of course, need to use this opportunity to reach out to bits of the labour market that we don't often reach. So it's been really interesting to see both the number of REC members who've put their hands up to help with helping refugees from Afghanistan, but also the spike in calls to our helpline about getting involved in youth unemployment and youth employment. There's a great podcast that we did last month about that on the REC podcast page if you're interested. Just last week, we re-signed the REC's agreement with the DWP. We talked to Mims Davis, took a small delegation of members into London for an actual real live meeting, where what was clear there was what Kwasi Kwarteng said at our conference back in June, that government really sees how important recruiters are to the economy. Two things to draw your attention to this week that I think are really important. Obviously, the budget, where we'll be looking for government not just to think about funding for the right skills at all levels to help get people to positions where they can help resolve the candidate shortage that we're all facing, but also things like tax, making sure business investment is encouraged, making sure new technology investment is encouraged, not overloading businesses with costs at a time when labour rates are rising and also input costs are rising. But I know one of the big issues that many of you are concerned about is your own staffing in these times. We've got a great webinar on Wednesday morning that we're doing with our partners at Jump on recruiting for your own team and the future of staffing across the recruitment industry. I think that'll be a fantastic moment of provocation and discussion about what the future staffing model for us as an industry should be. So all guns blazing at the REC in support of you, yes, into government, but also talking to clients. And as ever, we're here to help you grow your business. Do check out those new business advice guides that we've been launching on the website one by one over the last month. Fantastic content there, both from our REC team and from our partners. And of course, we're keeping you safe with the legal advice as well. As always, the REC is on your side at this time. It's uncertain. We don't know what's happening with the economy going into next year, with inflation rising and with the candidate shortage in place. But one thing I'll guarantee, we'll be here to help in any way we can. Do get in touch with your REC account manager or with me directly or any of our team if there's something we can do to help you as we run up in the last couple of months towards Christmas.